The successor to the Hubble Telescope is just about ready now to produce images of the universe like we have never seen before. It's also one of the most complicated pieces of technology ever built. It contains over 3,000 sensors that continuously monitor the status of the hardware so that technicians on the ground can keep an eye on what's happening. Believe me, this is true. Looking back 13.35 billion years to the source of light, which is shortly after the Big Bang, NASA announced a shocking new discovery. Reports suggest that NASA has stumbled upon a celestial wonder that could have a huge impact on people of all faiths around the world. NASA's dedicated team of scientists and astronomers has been trying to uncover the mysteries of the universe for decades and has finally succeeded. So what's the shocking revelation? Join us as we look at God's mysterious city and leaked images from NASA. An interesting image has emerged from the depths of NASA archives, but the image has recently resurfaced, causing a media sensation and raising questions about what it means for people and religion. On December 26, 1994, scientists at NASA headquarters were astonished by the images taken by the Hubble Telescope. The image shows an incredible sight in the vastness of space. A huge white city hangs in the middle of Earth's nothingness. This discovery surprised the NASA team, who found themselves dealing with the consequences of this world event. What did they just discover? They managed to reveal it to the world before they understood the meaning of the painting, perhaps revealing the true power behind it. The news web server is usually reserved for undercover investigations, but in this case, it was a bit confusing to the public for a short time. The photo went viral and captured the imagination of millions around the world, but the U.S. government quickly stepped in to declassify the footage to check public opposition and control the release of the information. Despite all efforts, the images still ended up in the public domain, allowing the curious public to discover the secrets they contain. During the chaos, a photographer at Ellington Airport managed to capture these images, showing a beautiful galactic landscape filled with designer-like designs, lines, and patterns. At a pivotal moment in scientific research, University of Florida professor Ken Wilson is investigating images taken by the Hubble Space Telescope. Equipped with a powerful magnifying glass, Wilson probed the details of the painting, focusing on the strange myth that defies description. From careful observation, it is clear that the foggy anomaly is unlike anything we have seen before. Its unusual shape caused confusion in the scientific community. NASA experts were quick to combat contamination or lens aberration and confirmed that the picture itself is not bad because the camera is good. In response to the shocking discovery, NASA representatives called an emergency meeting to devise a plan to recapture the image. Maybe they can regain interest more accurately this time. Hubble has been reprogrammed for maximum resolution, and its lenses carefully tuned to focus on the mysteries of the universe. The world held its breath as scientists awaited the results of the mission. As the camera captures the scene unfolding in deep space, the image is projected onto the projection screen. Only a piece of tin, broken by a group of scientists, fell in the laboratory. What was once a blur of fog has transformed into a fascinating sight. A shining building, at the center of which lies an unexpected futuristic city that spans the vast expanse of the world. This structure, which defies all imagination and understanding, is called one of the world's greatest mysteries. The entire project has taken on a life of its own online, and is even being dubbed God's City in scientific circles. While some believe it may represent heaven or a place for the souls of the dead, these ideas seem more like myth than reality according to many at NASA. But is this the city where God lives? While investigating images captured by the Hubble Space Telescope, scientists discovered a fascinating phenomenon. They see that the city is not just floating in space. In fact, it shows various movements synchronized with the galaxy it reaches. This movement follows the principles of the Big Bang Theory and the laws created by the expansion and evolution of the universe. Scientists cannot believe it, and soon they are studying many of the negative aspects of the city. Taking into account the distance from Earth on a large scale, like a 3D model ready for big screens, they discovered strange phenomena. Contrary to intelligence, the universe does not appear to move away from the observer, but it seems that the world itself is moving away from the city of God. Does this mean that a fundamental principle exists in the universe? Scientists used advanced computer models to model how galaxies drifted away from this mysterious event. With each new revelation, the city of God emerges as a mystery, like a labyrinth of cosmic mysteries. Solving each piece of this puzzle will provide new perspectives on the complex workings of the universe. It is difficult for people to reflect on the experience of knowing and to think about the perspective of our world that is beyond our reach. Much speculation arose that NASA was trying to hide the strange images from public scrutiny. Although the reason for this claim is not yet known, speculations have arisen regarding the reasons behind this massive cosmic event. The decision to ban what some consider the most important scientific document ever created has sparked curiosity, but many questions remain regarding the reasons given. Among these is fear-mongering around the world. Now that the information has been leaked, it is impossible to understand why the government chose such a decision. Upon closer examination, the diagram reveals different concepts that defy explanations from natural science. The object seen in the picture is a structure that resembles a tower dome and even looks like a building. This suggests the existence of a large galactic city with futuristic and unusual geography. Surprisingly, celestial bodies resembling angels can also be seen among the architectural features. At first mistaken for newly discovered stars because of their beautiful appearance, later analysis revealed that these bright beings bear resemblance to living organisms. NASA's space exploration image showing the sky glowing with orange light added to the nature of the discovery. Reports indicate that the angel was photographed in flight near the 3-billion-year-old star cluster NGC 3532. The photo shows the angel up to 15 meters tall, adorned with wings and ethereal halos, covered in mist like a halo. Is this the first picture of an angel? An aerospace engineer reported that the creature seen in the Hubble photographs was approximately 15 meters tall and had a wingspan comparable to an airplane. Their expressions seemed calm and friendly, radiating joy when they appeared to pose for photos. Their expressions were full of joy as if they were presenting an important moment to the universe. Interestingly, the number of angels encountered is not limited to this situation. A scientist who fled Russia in 1985 revealed that Soviet astronauts had encountered similar luminous objects during the Soyuz mission several years earlier. He claims that such objects may be abundant in the universe and are waiting to be discovered through constant research. The possibility of uncovering evidence for the existence of angels is imminent, and ongoing studies of the James Webb Telescope will shed further light on this mysterious phenomenon. The appearance of the angel apparition on the second day of Christmas in 1994 added another layer of mystery to the story. The timing of this exposure is very important. Is there any motivation behind the display of the celestial splendor at a time associated with themes of goodness and spirituality? Christmas is a time of warmth, compassion, and spirituality. It creates a good place to embrace the extraordinary and the sacred. Against this backdrop, the holiday season's display of unusual images reflects the intersection of science, spirituality, and the mysteries of the world. The photo published after Christmas appears to have caught the public's attention. After Christmas, people often become more spiritual, making them happy with miracles and divine meanings. Moments like this can spark widespread interest and help the story spread quickly to a wider audience. Ideas for collaboration and expansion follow the needs of the season. As for the truth, some acknowledge that NASA's discovery of the truth of the picture has yet to be determined. While the truth of the picture's content is still unclear, leaving the question of whether it is fact or obvious fiction, The implications of NASA's findings have remained unclear for decades regarding evidence for various religious beliefs. Spread of misinformation. A similar statement emerged in 2016 when another photo showing Heaven's Gate and a nebula was published online. The caption of the image confirmed that the researchers faced many problems with their findings. Depictions of the sky are decorated with interesting hints of light extending into space. Closer inspection revealed a strange phenomenon. The strangeness of these spikes contradicted the concept of strangeness seen in images taken with telescopes, such as the James Webb Space Telescope. Diffraction spikes are characteristic of mirrors and result from the interaction of light with the reflector, including the primary mirror and the rods. These spikes are often seen around bright stars, interrupted by nature in mysterious ways across the sky, raising eyebrows. Unlike the cross-shaped diffraction spikes often seen in Hubble images, the more regular contrast in the images shows deviations from the characteristic Hubble diffraction pattern. Although the presence of broken spikes does not complete the authenticity of the image, it does cast doubt on its origin. The difference between the observed anomalies and those expected from the Hubble images suggests that Hubble failed to capture the purported image of the sky. However, the authenticity of the photo was later debunked, and it was revealed that it was a fake photo created by artist Adam Ferris. One image is from a Hubble Space Telescope snapshot of the Cygnus Nebula Messier 17. Ferris used a pixel sorting technique to manipulate the image to create what he called Heaven's Gate. Although Ferris has not confirmed the authenticity of his work, third parties have created a narrative connecting the Heaven's Gate story to the artwork. The description of the sky also appeared in World News Weekly under the headline, "Sky photographed by the Hubble Telescope." The publication is not known for its accurate reporting, and the image was said to be nothing more than a fraudulent clickbait attempt to profit from those seeking scientific discovery. The incident highlighted the importance of fact-checking in an era of easily manipulated digital images and widespread misinformation. The spread of misinformation underscores the importance of critical thinking and carefully verifying the source of the information. Despite the ambiguity of the images, the search for understanding continues. NASA has officially commented on the leaked images, but the absence of other images or the lack of information leaves an aura of mystery in the cosmic wonder. In fact, images may have sparked a sense of wonder and awe, prompting scientific inquiry, imagination, and speculation. In the end, whether the photograph of the City of God is true or false, it is a powerful story that speaks of humanity's unquenchable thirst for knowledge. It describes our attempts to understand the unknown and our search for connection to the universe. With each cosmic discovery, we are presented with new opportunities to explore our place in the vast universe. Is this the first picture of an angel?